means and what that
She asked me to record her.
I've heard poems about the goddess Isis. I've heard poems about all kinds of goddesses, all kinds of myths, all kinds of poems about the moon and the stars. So if that's you, if that's your trip, go to sfpoetry.com and see what the Science Fiction Poetry Association, which covers all speculative poetry, may have to offer for you. Because I'm their 2014 Rhysling Chair, so I got to go somewhere over there. So I got a couple of speculative pieces for you tonight. I got one that's a little more mythic. I got one that's a little more science with a little magic mixed in. So we'll see how y'all like them.
Could you stand up to the mic and have a partner?
I can. I'm so loud anyway. I'm not used to my.
I'm
gonna hang out with them.
Not loud enough for you to hear. See, that's a first one.
Okay.
That's totally new. That's totally new on me. But anyway, so this first one is about the Furies. Who knows who the Furies are?
Want to drink it out.
Lots of folks. It only became kind of later in the mythos that the Furies got names and characters. They used to be just kind of an unspecified number of chthonic deities doing a job. But eventually there became three of them, and they got named. And there are three of them. There's Alecto, there's Megara, and there's the one that I have a hard time pronouncing. But Alecto's name actually means unnameable, which is a lot of fun. And this is a poem called Alecto Chats on her smoke break. Some days I feel bad about the job. Some days we all do. We have endless work before us, and justice came later than we. Aphrodite's sisters, twisted to a different purpose, spawned in patricide only to punish it. Our sister came foaming to embody beauty. We came bleeding from our eyes, tripartite machines of terrible purpose. They call us the kindly ones, as if denying us our names will subvert our purpose, in hope that they die having broken their oaths and voted their wallet and not their conscience, and greeted a guest in less than kindness and snapped at their elderly aunt that we who were never human will indulge those human frailties. They waste their lives with such worry. A true Oedipus at Dante comes around so rarely. The lesser list of grievances, legion of legions, even before the population explosions. If written out, gird Hades, a million times around. By the time they're called to give their evidence, most of our supplicants have forgotten the slight, are eager to return to the fields of the blessed and leave my small indignities to the living again. There are exceptions, so it is always. We have torn the throats from 100 generations of fathers who took their children's bodies for their pleasure, of neglectful sons who left mothers to die in bed sores and filth. We keep a balance. Our kindness is our promise to the living that some things may not go unpunished, that some unseen things are witnessed, are remembered, are dealt with someday by we who cannot be entreated, cannot be bribed, can pursue a soul through every level of existence if we must, to be the justice which only talon and beak and claw can balance. Truly, we will never be honored guests, though we will not take Eris's revenge. Only more work for us if we did. The mortician, the midwife, the hangman, they have some understanding of our circumstances. We are necessary to do what others cannot, in the messy margin, in the background, where no one has to think too hard about the job we do, which must be done, even if it renders us unfit for polite company, for the better sorts of parties. We make our own amusements between shifts. Atropos gives us her leavings, and it's amazing what 6 hands and needles can do with one vision and such finely woven threads, because it's cold here. Sweaters are welcome. The yarn retains some warmth of its past lives. If you need to look for us over your shoulder, you're damned already. The unsure are mostly safe. And like our appellation, we are kindly. Our beaks hardly ever drip with blood. We only descend in feathered fury when the balance of the world demands it. Do not fear us when you cross the Styx. unless your father's unmarked grave lies hidden under the coins in your eyes and the metal on your lifeless tongue. That one's dark and kind of heavy. This one's a little lighter. This one's called The Subtle Arts of Chemistry.
I'm gonna get drunk.
Dance the benzene ring around, whirling 6 times 3. Trace Lewis dot sigils in quicksilver, ionic bond prisons for errant souls. Mondaleve's sacred alphabet hides a multiplicity of gods, 118 abbreviated divinities. Write their names on your heart in columns ordered by gravitas. Beware the so-called noble gases. Aloof, they cannot be trusted to aid when you call. Put your faith in earthly things. Carbon, oxygen, hydrogen and helium, sun and starlight, knowing you are already liquid by nature, though solid in form, perhaps to sublimate someday. Titrate glucol and atropa belladonna, drop by drop into a solution of Artemisia absinthium. Note the moon and the lady in your lab notebook, the subtle changes in the green. Dream of sailing natural satellite seas, a basalt summer cottage on the shores of Mere Imbrium. Guide your meditations toward the technicolor advent of distant stars birthed from the dust cloud of your regrets. Thank you.